What's going on, guys? It is your boy Falcon VGC, and I bring you Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Regulation G Double Battles. Now, here I feature Koraidon. This is my version. This is my team that I made. This is a typical Koraidon that you're going to find with Clear Amulet, Terra Fire, same moves, Protect, Flame Charge, Collision Course, and Flare Blitz. It is max speed, max attack. Nothing crazy here. Just trying to hit hard and fast. Same as Venusaur. Max attack, max special attack. Holding the Cover Cloak with Chlorophyll ability. It is Terra Water for defensive capabilities. Sludge Bomb, Earth Power, Sleep Powder, and Energy Ball. We also have Flutter Mane. This one as well. Max special attack, max speed, Dazzling Gleam, Shadow Ball, Moonblast, and Power Gem. This is a Fairy Terra variant. It's going to hit extremely hard. That is the main purpose and goal of those three Pokemon that I just mentioned. Now, from here on out, the other three are going to be very defensive. Incineroar, max HP, split on the special defense and defense, slightly invested in attack. With knockoff, Flare Blitz, Fake Out, and Parting Shot, it is Terra Flying, holding a Figgy Berry. Raging Bolt, also max HP, heavily invested in special attack, and some in special defense. Holding the Life Orb, it is Terra Fairy as well, with Thunderclap, Electro Web, Calm Mind, and Dragon Pulse. So, hopefully we can make good use of Raging Bolt here. We also have Whimsicott. It is very defensive, very bulky. It is heavily invested in HP, which is max HP, and a good bit in special defense and defense. It is Terra Electric, with Sunny Day, Helping Hand, Tailwind, and Dazzling Gleam. So guys, this is my version of Koraidon. I've been wanting to feature Koraidon for quite a while now. I've been having this team ready probably for at least 3 weeks, maybe 2-3 weeks. Just have not had the time to record, but here we are recording a video for you guys. I hope you enjoy. Please hit the like button down below if you enjoy this video. If you enjoy my content altogether, guys, if you're not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. We're creeping up on 500. I think we're at like 468 subscribers. Kind of working our way there, but not there yet. So having said that, guys, if you're not already following me or subscribed to me on my YouTube channel, please check down below and hit that subscribe button, guys. I promise you won't regret it. I really appreciate all the support that I've gotten over the last year and a half, maybe 2 years, however long I've been doing this, almost 2 years, I think. Like I said, not quite there yet. Got a lot of work to do, and that is that. So, anyways, guys, enough talking, enough blabbering. I know you're ready to see some fights. We're going to go into the first battle, and I will see you there. Well, all right. Looks like we're going to be facing our arch rival here with Koraidon. So that's going to be quite interesting. They do have a Farigiraf as well, so that's going to be really good for them as far as fake outs, that kind of stuff, thunderclaps. So what are they going to do? I'm assuming they're going to go for Whimsicott right away, right? Probably match Tailwinds, maybe Encore me, something of that nature. So it does not seem like they match up very well against Flutter Mane. So I'm going to go Whimsicott, Flutter Mane, Koraidon, and Raging Bolt here. Yeah, I think that's the... I think that's a good balance there. I really thought about bringing Venusaur, but we're going to leave him behind, at least for now. So, we're going against Foxhole SV. So, let's see what my opponent brings out. It is going to be the Walking Wake. Alright, so we got ourselves a good battle here. Okay. I almost kind of want to Terra Fairy right from the get-go and just Dazzling Gleam it up, man. I kind of really want to. Dazzling Gleam, Helping Hand. Yeah. We're going to try and get whatever knockout we can get right here, right now. And clearly, we're terrestrializing first. We're faster with Flutter Mane. We're not going for Tailwind right away, so I'm just relying that Walking Wake cannot knock me out right now. So, we'll see what Walking Wake turns into. Either way, he's going to get hit extremely hard. And it is just simply water. It is Water Terra. And, well, let's see what this Whimsicott of theirs do. Here comes my helping hand. And do they go first? They go for Tailwind. Okay, so they're going to get an attack off right here, right now. Here's a big old Hydro Steam into Flutter, I would assume. Yeah, I figured we would survive that, so... Alright, let's hit them back with a Terra Fairy, Dazzling Gleam, Choice Specs, Helping Hand. We knock out the Walking Wake in one hit. Almost knock out the Whimsicott. Flutter Mane doing extreme work here. Cannot beat it. Just doing fantastic for me here. And it is Koraidon. And Koraidon looking awful strong. But we are also extremely strong. So, to avoid getting taunted, I'm just going to swap in Koraidon. This will activate Flutter Mane's Photosynthesis. And I'm going to get basically the equivalent of what a Tailwind would give me as far as speed. So, let's do that. I don't want to get taunted. We're going to hit him with a Dazzling Gleam and swap in the Koraidon. Hopefully this works out for me. Don't know that it will, but we'll see. Here comes Koraidon. Bring in the sun, and Photosynthesis will activate. There's my Tailwind for Flutter Mane. And it is a taunt. So that was a good move on our part to swap out at that moment. We should still be able to outspeed, and we do not. We actually do not outspeed, even though we're max speed. Clearly that was a tie, and it still did not matter. We are in a big problem here, guys. So, it is the Iron Leaves, which is kind of an issue here. Mainly because it does have psychic power, okay? Clearly, the speed is activated for them. I'm going to send out my Raging Bolt. And Raging Bolt also going to get Photosynthesis activated. We're going to go for an Electro Web here, guys. And we're going to go for a swap out here, I think. I don't want to get knocked out. Yeah, I was really hoping Flutter Mane would outspeed that Koraidon, and I would have been in a phenomenal position to win the game. I'm not there yet at this moment. So, we're going to see what we can do here. Here comes a taunt into the Raging Bolt, but that's okay. Psyblade going to come in, going to hit my Whimsicott really, really hard. My Berry does activate. Bulky Whimsicott taking that very, very well. And here comes an Electro Web. Whimsicott gets knocked out. Iron Leaves take some damage. Iron Leaves' speed did not go down. So, that is a problem. That is a big problem. Okay. I'm going to go for another Electro Web here. And I'm going to go for a Tailwind here. Yep, I'm going to go for a Tailwind. I don't know that they can knock out my Raging Bolt here. Perhaps. Here comes a big Psyblade. I survived that. And Dragon Pulse. I should survive that. Never mind, I don't survive that. God dang, bro. Okay. Kind of a problem. But Tailwind does run out on their side. So here comes Koraidon again. Okay. I don't know that they're max speed. I know we are. And Tailwind is activated for us, so... Yep. How many turns are left for electric terrain? 2. Okay. Well, well, well. I kind of want to protect and Dazzling Gleam here. Just kind of get some damage on that side. They go for the protect as well. Okay. And we should get some chip here. Yeah, it's a good bit of damage. Not bad. Okay. It's actually not bad at all. I kind of want to go for the Flare Blitz here. And another Dazzling Gleam. I don't know that I outspeed. If I don't outspeed, that's a huge problem for me. But I do outspeed. We should get the knockout here. Fantastic. And should survive, essentially. And I should get another Dazzling Gleam off. And here it is. Dazzling Gleam. Single target. Does a lot more damage. Dragon Pulse should get the knockout. But now my Whimsicott is in a position to get the knockout into this Koraidon. Sunlight does fade. That's fine. Electric. That's fine. We have one more turn of Tailwind. And so, I don't know that their choice specs, right? Because they can easily protect here. And I might be in a lot of trouble. I'm hoping they're specs. And it looks like they are. Whimsicott coming in clutch. Getting the knockout into that Koraidon at the last minute. This battle had me sweating, guys. Foxhole. Great battle, guy. Great battle, man. Like, seriously, GG's. That was awesome. Came down to the wire, but ultimately ended up pulling the victory off. Iron Leaves had us shaking with its side blade. Ooh, man, I tell you what. We shouldn't have been in that position had I outsped with Flutter Mane, but unfortunately, that did not happen. But ultimately, we pick up the win, which is more important, and we live on to fight another day. So, fantastic win, guys. Let's go to battle number 2, and I will see you there. What do we have here? It does appear to be a Trick Room team here. Solgaleo, Annihilate. Wow, okay. Huh. Interesting, to say the least. You know, I'm worried about that Annihilate and Final Gambit. That's a problem for me. That I don't know how to stop in this case. I mean, I could always go Flutter, right? But Final Gambit is a problem for me. However, what I can do is go Koraidon, Venusaur, go for Sleep Powder, perhaps. Yeah. And Flutter Mane here. And I would say Raging Bolt, perhaps. Yeah. Yeah, let's roll with that. I mean, you can almost sense it, right? That they're going to want to go for Trick Room. I mean, it's a Trick Room team if I ever seen one. So, anyway. Let's go against my opponent. Our, foreign opponent. Cannot say the name, obviously. But, let's see how well they battle. Okay. We can do this, for sure. For certain. However, what's going to have to happen here, though, is I'm going to have to Terra, because, yeah, I'm going to go Sleep Powder. And Terra Fire, Flare Blitz, Solgaleo. What's worst case scenario here? I mean, Sylveon is not that strong against me unless they have like a Terra on their side to help them out. The Solgaleos typically don't carry Protect though, so Terra Fire Koraidon. Do they Terra? They do Terra. What do they turn into here? And they turn into ground. Okay, that's a problem. If we land the Sleep Powder, that does not matter at all. So, let's see what happens here. Sleep Powder misses. Big miss by Venusaur. Looking bad right now. Terra Fire Flare Blitz. Do we get the knockout? We don't get the knockout, and we inflict great damage upon to ourselves. However, it is an Earthquake, so they're going to hit themselves quite a bit. And more importantly, they don't set Trick Room up, right? So, unfortunately, Koraidon, goodbye. And on top of that, to make matters worse, I miss the Sleep Powder. But I don't see a way that they get the Trick Room off now. I have my Flutter Mane here. And a simple Dazzling Gleam here would just do wonders for me. And I could switch out the Venusaur. Yeah, I'm going to switch out the Venusaur to Raging Bolt. And I'm simply going to go for a Dazzling Gleam. I feel like I have to. Like, you know. That's got to be the move. We would have been in such a great position had we landed the Sleep Powder earlier. I could have focused just on the Sylveon. But, unfortunately, that's not the case. The good thing here is if they swap their Solgaleo, whatever Pokemon switching is, it's going to take a lot of damage. So, Venusaur swapping out, resets the Yawn. Raging Bolt coming out. And let's see how much damage this Dazzling Gleam does. Should not get the knockout into Sylveon. Yeah. The issue here will be if Sylveon Moonblasts into my Raging Bolt. That would be a big issue. They do Hyper Voice. Raging Bolt does survive. Barely, might I add. But we are alive. So, I do have Thunderclap to my disposal. That helps. And then it'll turn Dazzling Gleam into a single target. We'll just have to see what my opponent does here. I don't remember who they also had. I know you saw Qianpao. That's a problem for sure in all kind of ways. Rillaboom, okay. Yeah, that's a big issue here. What I can do here is I mean, Raging Bolt's fairly slow, right? So Sylveon probably gonna outspeed me. Well, I have some speed investment. I have a feeling he's going to... I have a feeling he's going to go into the Flutter Mane slot, which makes me want to switch into Venusaur. And this can backfire badly here, right? Because he could easily fake out the Raging Bolt, but I'm hoping he takes the bait for... That's right, he took the bait. He still did a lot of damage, but big Electro Web coming out. Does get the knockout into the Sylveon. Does help with the speed into the Rillaboom, however much that matters. And I'm looking kind of weak right now. I'm not gonna lie. Raging Bolt does gonna recover some, but I am extremely weak to Rillaboom right now. Should be a simple Grassy Glide. Should take me out. Oh my goodness gracious. Chanpao. Okay, I can go for Thunderclap here and Sleep Powder here. We do outspeed, but I don't know what they're gonna do. I mean, I have to go for the Sleep Powder. I feel like they go for the Sucker Punch. Unfortunately, I'm gonna go for the Sleep Powder here, but I think this battle is basically lost here at this point. Oh my goodness. 2 in a row. 2 Sleep Powders in a row. Venusaur killing me here, dude. God dang it, bro. Battle's over, guys. Venusaur with 2 huge Sleep Powder misses. I mean, I can't. I mean, what are the chances, right? That I miss 2 in a row. Not back to back, right? But, I mean, we're at 75. I mean, we should be at 75 accuracy on Sleep Powder, and I just cannot land one to save my life, man. I mean, I can't do it. I mean, this game's over. Yeah, that's terrible, man. Terrible turn of events here, I would say. Maybe I just let it play out here. Go for the Dazzle and go for the Sleep Powder here. But I'm pretty certain I am done for here. Yep, there's the Sucker. Goodbye, Flutter. And there's the Grassy Glide. Goodbye, Venu. Okay, well. Sure tried it. I couldn't get out of that jam, man. I mean, it's like almost like missing Will-O-Wisp. It's basically the same thing. 75% accuracy. You can't do, I mean, you hope you land at least 1 out of 2 tries. In this case, 2 crucial misses completely devastated our chance at winning that game. So we tried it. We took our first loss with this team. That's okay. We keep on fighting. We're going to keep on fighting to continue to do well, right? Continue to do well. That is the goal. So, having said that, guys, let's go to our next battle, and I will see you there. Alrighty. What do we have here? Dondozo. Koraidon. Ursaluna. Trick Room potential there. Fake Out potential there. Okay. What are we going to do here, guys? I think Raging Bolt would probably be good here. No, not Raging Bolt. I say Flutter Mane, Koraidon, Venusaur, maybe? No, Raging Bolt, Incineroar. In case they do pull off the Trick Room, then I gotta have some slow Pokemon on my side as well. So let's see what ends up happening here. Against a foreign friend here. Okay, they go for... Okay, they're going for the Trick Room route. Okay, gotta stop Trick Room here one way or another. I'm gonna Collision Course you, and I'm going to... say Terra Fairy Moonblast is fair here. Most Farigirafs don't carry Protect. what can happen here is Helping Hand Blood Moon into Koraidon. Helping Hand Hyper Voice, that could happen too. I still don't think you knock out Flutter. You might knock out Koraidon though. And that might be okay. Flutter is who I really need right here though, because it is fast. Koraidon is weak to Flutter, so that's going to be a key to winning this battle here. There's my Terryfera coming out. And they are attacking. And huge damage into Flutter. Goodbye. That is a one-hit KO. Flutter Mane coming in strong. Koraidon with a huge collision course here. Unless they're Focus Sash, this is a one-hit KO. Goodbye. Good night. It is over for my friend. Jesus Christ here. So much damage coming out. Just relentless here. There's the Koraidon. And it is the Sneasler. Okay, Sneasler. Potential problem here. I'm going to swap out the Flutter, actually. Yep. I'm simply going to go for a Flame Charge here. I don't think I survive, but you never know. Flame Charge into you. Swap out Flutter into Incineroar. And no need to go any further. My opponent says I had enough. First turn did insane damage, guys, with the collision course. And of course the Choice Spec Terra and Moonblast from Flutter. Getting the one-hit KO on Flutter. I was not expecting that. I'll be honest. I thought it was going to take both of the hits, but couldn't have played that first turn any better. Could not have gone any better for me on that battle. And very, very exciting match here. We get the win. Not much effort there. GG's to my opponent. And let's go for one more battle, and I will see you there. All right, what do we have here? Koraidon. And a Water Urshifu. Okay. Big deal. One moment, please. What's going on here, buddy? There we go. Okay. Koraidon and Flutter, I believe, is the answer here. Incin potentially, but not quite sure. Yeah, Flutter, I would say. So, we'll see what my opponent does. And then we'll go from there. So, what's it going to be? Koraidon. Okay. Okay, can't go to sleep. Can't put nobody to sleep here. That's okay. Sunny Day, Earth Power, perhaps. Yeah, I'll say Sunny Day, Earth Power. Unless, of course, you fake out, then I can't do anything. So, Whimsicott, can't do nothing. Volt switches into... Wow. Tons of damage. There's my berry, recover some health. Unless it's Rillaboom here. I was hoping Venusaur got faked out there. That would have been the best. It is just Rillaboom, unfortunately. But wow, that did nothing into that Rillaboom. That's okay, though. You can see now I can press Helping Hand, Sludge Bomb into you. So they might go for Reflect. I don't know if this Grimmsnarl is a Thunder Wave type or not. I don't know. We'll see. But I know that Helping Hand would help me out a ton as far as inflicting damage. And they're staying in. And it doesn't look like they're faking out anybody here. There's the light screen. That's going to help them out a ton. Good damage. Not nearly enough, though. Woodhammer and Whimsicott survives the onslaught here. Alright, so we're simply going to go for the Tailwind. And probably another Sludge Bomb here. Get rid of this Rillaboom. Let's see here. That Grimmsnarl is just a thorn in my side, man. We get the Tailwind off, so even if Whimsicott faints here, we're in a good position. Parting shot into the Venu. That's fine. Unfortunately, now I think we missed the KO, but we're just going to have to just work with what we have here. Okay, Koraidon. So they're going for high horsepower here? I wonder. Either way. Sludge Bomb misses the KO. Poison? No poison. Woodhammer. Goodbye. Whimsicott. That's fine. Oh, but is that enough to knock it out? It is not enough to knock it out. Okay. I definitely foresee a Terra coming out here. That is most certainly, without a doubt, going to happen. I think we're going to double up into the Koraidon here. I say a Dazzle's good, and then perhaps an Earth Power. We should outspeed both ways. Now, he could swap in the Grimmsnarl, but I feel like we're in a really good position here. Rillaboom has no priority moves that he can use. We're faster with Flutter due to Tailwind. It almost seems like they have to Terra, right? If they don't Terra at all, they're going down. Even with light screen up. Yeah, they're going to Terra. Okay, Terra Electric. So our Earth Power is going to be super effective. Even then, though, I don't think it's going to do that much. Mainly because of the light screen and the parting shot. This dazzling game is going to hurt a ton, though. Okay, never mind. Not going to hurt that much. Okay, they're definitely surviving this turn unless I crit them here with this Earth Power. I doubt that happens, but we'll see. Oh my goodness, that did nothing. And they get a massive Volt Switch out into me. Goodbye, Flutter. And a crit. Wow. I mean, talk about just damage, bro. Whew. Hey, can't defend that, man. I can't do nothing about that. And that's a problem because Vita's at -1 on the field. There's the Grimmsnarl. I have no choice but to send Koraidon out. There's the Pelipper. Okay. Okay. We're screwed. It looks very, very bad right now for me. I'm going to sleep powder this Pelipper. That's fine. We get the sleep powder off. So that's a good thing, but we'll see how many turns he takes asleep. Here... Flame Charge and Sludge Bomb has got to be on the menu here. Wow. Negative damage feels like. Does nothing. Grimmsnarl is just putting in an insane amount of work for my opponent here. I really cannot do anything here at all. Nothing. I am in a terrible position here. This Pelipper is just fantastic against me here. Going for light screen again, not sure why. Should get the knockout here into the Grimmsnarl. And Pelipper stays asleep. We love to see that. Oh, the electricity disappears. Bad deal for me. And it seems like they would outspeed me here. So that's a problem. Well, I am +1 on Koraidon, but I do not believe this collision course is going to be enough. Either way, we got no other choice but to double up here. Maybe a crit. I'll get lucky if it's a crit. Oh, and we get the knockout. Koraidon goes down. I did not believe that was going to happen. I went for Earth Power. Earth Power will do nothing here. And what does Pelipper do here? He wakes up. Hurricane into Venu. Goodbye, Venu. I have nothing for this Pelipper, man. I mean, literally nothing. Pelipper just completely walls me right now. So, I'm going to make a Protect here. They might go for Tailwind. I don't know. So, it's going to be a matter of just getting lucky here. There's a light screen, but Reflect is on for 3 more turns. Yeah. I gotta go for Collision Course. Flare Blitz does nothing for me here. I'm not Fire type. I have to go for Collision Course. It's probably not gonna do much at all. Unless I get a crit. Yeah, nothing. Nothing, buddy. And he still lands a Hurricane. GG's, man. GG's. God dang it, bro. Can't do much about it. Can't do much about it. My opponent played fantastic. Grimmsnarl just completely did a phenomenal job against me with screens, with fake out, with the parting shot. I mean, talk about just walled, man. I mean, I could do nothing against that Grimmsnarl. Nothing at all. So Grimmsnarl just completely setting up my opponent just to succeed there. Couldn't do much about it. So GG's to my opponent, and we'll see you on the next match. Alright, Terrapagos and potential Trick Room here, I do believe. Okay, I'm going to bring out Venu. Venu, Koraidon, Raging Bolt, and Flutter here, I do believe. Definitely the way to go. So, let's see what we can do here. And go from there. Okay. Terrapagos, Incineroar. So, simple. I'm going to protect here. Protect and Sleep Powder probably is the move. Yeah, I don't really care for Intimidate at all. I'm going to Sleep Powder you and Protect. Do I Protect? I mean, honestly, if he could Protect and go for Flare Blitz here. So I'm gonna go for the Collision Course here. Let's see. What does he do? So he's going to Terrestrialize. That's for starters. Okay. And who's he going to fake out into? That's the question. Into Koraidon. Okay. So Sleep Powder still goes on and puts my opponent to sleep, which is what we wanted. I think I'm still going to Collision Course into the Incineroar here. I do believe is the move. Think a Sludge Bomb and a Collision Course here. He already Terrestrialized. I do believe we still get the knockout here into the Incin. They do swap out the Terrapagos, and let's see who they go into. Hopefully a Rillaboom. Now, but a big Collision Course into the Incineroar hopefully gets the knockout. Should. Goodbye, Incineroar. Fantastic. And Sludge Bomb's not going to do a whole lot here, I don't think. Yeah, that's decent. Not bad. Issue is if they get the Trick Room off. Either way, I'm going to Collision Course on that side. I'm going to try and Sleep Powder here. I don't know. They might be Goggles. I'm going to Collision Course here. And man, it looks like I just get this off. Massive damage. Gets the one-hit KO into the Terrapagos. No Protect at all. Very, very surprised by that move. And what does the Venu do here? Sleep Powder. Does that go into him? And it does. It puts my opponent to sleep. Good night. I mean, things are just rolling our way. Very, very good here. And who does my opponent send out next? Let's see. Who's it going to be? Oh, Farigiraf. Okay. Well, I really don't think my opponent can do a whole lot here. So I want to probably switch in the Raging Bolt. Or I can go Sludge Bomb, Flare Blitz here, probably. Yep. And they're just going to cancel the battle. Okay. Alright, well, my opponent was just very weak to fighting there at that point, and we ended up just kind of maneuvering around to get off 2 huge collision courses, ended in 1-hit KOs. At that point, you're only left with Farigiraf and the Cresselia, which is not a whole lot of firepower there, so end up looking good finishing up this video with this team. Guys, I hope you enjoy this set of battles. I surely had a great time using this Koraidon team. I've always wanted to use Koraidon, and I'm glad that I finally did, and we were able to have some fun with it. So if you're interested in the team, there is a rental code down below. By all means, try it out. Let me know if you liked it. Let me know if you liked this video. Hit the like button, subscribe button. Don't forget, guys, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it if you did. We're almost to 500 subscribers. I feel like I've been just rambling on about the 500 subscribers for the longest time. Feels like it's just never going to happen. We're almost there, guys. Please help me out. I would greatly appreciate it. Having said all of that, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will catch you on the next one.